Alright guys, today is a very special day. I've been waiting for this day for many years right now. So what is happening today is that when I was young, I was collecting Pokemon cards like so many kids. And I always knew that someday I would pick them up where I left them and I would put them on eBay because they would now be worth a lot of money. But I will never expect that the trend would be as huge as it is right now. One thing that I have to tell you is that I've often wanted to be the very best. Like no one ever was. And to catch them now is really a big test because they've exploded in value in the last year. They're now worth a lot of money. So as you can see, look here, I've just typed on eBay first edition base set PSA 10 Pokemon cards, and you can see that these cards are worth a lot of money. And these are just basic cards. You can see here a Charmander, Squirtle over 3,000 and Blastoise over 100,000. And these are cards that seems like fairly priced to me. So when you look at these cards, now the first edition are now worth a lot of money, and there's other sets that are ramping up. So it's easy to understand why right now a lot of people are jumping on this trend. Things to know with Pokemon cards. Their value are based on rarity, condition, 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 and condition. And you can get your cards to be graded, and it's a grade that goes up to 10, 10 being perfect, and 9 is really good. But when your card is graded, you can really know what is its value. This also make it easier to buy a card and to be really sure of what it is and what it's worth. Luckily for me, when I was a kid, I was very organized and I was maniac at taking care of my things. So what it means is that I might find great cards in there that are also in great condition. Now it's time to see what's in there, but I don't think there's a Charizard because I think I would have remembered this. So I'm gonna start with this because I really think that the best cards are in this package right there, because they're in a thick protector. So I'm gonna start by these ones. All right, so far nothing good in there. Pikachu, Charmander, first edition PG. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for first edition, but it's than this. So already done for Pokemon cards. These are Star Wars, and these are really old because I had these before I had Pokemon cards, so I don't know if this set can be worth something, but I don't know. If you guys know about this, you can let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really no expert in cards, but these are pretty old. So just gonna take a look if I see some obvious treasure in there, but I really don't think we're gonna see something crazy. These are Dragon Ball's card. Back to Star Wars. So alright, so in these cards there might be something that has some value. So what we're looking for right now is a first edition sign here with a pretty good card, a card that people are interested in. We're also looking for a card that has no shadow here. Let's check this out. So oh, you see, this one has no shadow. If it's in good condition, it might be worth something. That's too bad. Too bad that this one has a shadow, because this one could be worth a lot of money. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, shadowless, shadowless Zapdos. Might be worth something. I don't know. This one, they gave it to everyone that was watching a movie at the cinema, so I don't think it's worth anything. Not worth anything. And we're again in Star Wars, so I don't know. If these are worth something, maybe some of you guys know. So one of the first things that I would want to figure out really quickly is what is going to be my commitment with this investment, because just like real estate, you can be really active in this investment, or you can be really passive, like a buy and hold. But being really active with this project to me would be something like hunting for rare cards in yard sales or thrift shop or anything. You're just hunting for rare cards where people doesn't know the value of it. That would be some kind of big commitment. And a low commitment would just be to try to find a good product that is gonna grow in value and prepare your exit strategy about it. And to me, that is something that is so important with these types of trends. What is my exit strategy? Do I think that this is going to be a huge bubble, so I'm going to make a quick gains by getting in fast, but also selling when I think the momentum is prime? Or am I just going to hold them because I think that in 10 years or 15 years or 20 years, the return that these cards will have produced was worth holding them for long term? I have absolutely no doubt about this. Some people will make a lot of money with this trend. But to me, my question is it worth it for me to buy some cards right now? What we have to understand is that the demand is now really, really, really high for Pokemon cards. And is this something that is sustainable over the next couple of months? Yeah, probably over the next year or so, or over 2 to 5 years. Is this something that will keeps ramping up, or is the bubble going to blow because the demand is gonna get lower when people gonna realize that they cannot play the game like he's the most exciting? Like, you cannot get those fancy cards anymore. They're worth way too much, so people are going to go to lower set. That's my opinion. I'm not predicting anything about the trend. To me, this is just a first look opinion that I have on the markets of Pokemon cards. And I gotta say that I would have invested in this, but I would have made a move earlier, like probably not later than 2-3 days after I discovered the trend was back. And this was around the time that Logan Paul posted his first video about this. So what I would have done is make my homework to really understand what am I buying, when was it print, how many copies were print, and what is the estimation of copies that exist right now. Why is this card going to have a better appreciation than other cards that I could buy? And why is the demand going to be higher for this cards and this cards? And where can I find the best appreciation? Is it on the base set, the first edition, first card, perfect conditions? Or is it on some underground cards that people don't realize right now the value, and somehow I could have a really great entry price with these cards, and they're even gonna grow faster than the first editions. That's all the concepts that I would want to figure out as quick as possible. I remember when the Bitcoin was rising from 200 to 2000s, and I was making my homework during this time, and this took me so much time that I lost 30% of the Bitcoin that I could have bought with the same price, just to make sure that I understand what I'm actually buying. Am I going to invest myself in Pokemon cards? The answer is probably no at this time. I feel like I'm a little bit late on the trend, and for last, I gotta say that I will continue to prioritize my real estate investments, because when I have the opportunity to make some purchase, these are really, to me, what gives the momentum of my investment portfolio, because I have access to make gain on capital on transactions, and I like income producing assets better than high risk, high volatility investments. I like these, but with the low expositions. Real estate investments remain my focus because of the cash flow, the leverage effect, and the tax benefits. And if you want to see more of these, you can check out my videos that I post about real estate and the portfolio that I have built and I'm building right now. So I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm shutting this down. See you in the next one.